Hi, my name is Adine. I am the Liquid Women in Warcraft lead and the Liquid Guild treasurer.
What are the odds on their ability to define what a woman is in the first place? I think that's a very
You can't say that. You can't say that, bro. Rogue Gaming Initiative elevates gender minorities. Oh lord, I feel like we're in for a wild one. What is this about, dude? What the hell is this about, bro? I truly don't understand why they're trying to put DEI and stuff like this. Like this doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I think anyone who's best for a job, should be for that job, but apparently most people don't think that. So yeah. Let's get into it. Let's go.
You know what, guys, not to toot my own horn, but I consider myself a bit of a selfless person. And if you want proof, it's right here. Okay, whenever I see something on the internet that causes me to personally suffer, my first thought is to share it with you guys. And here's another example, a video uploaded by Smash JT, and his message is correct. If you played this clip with no volume on, you would probably walk away with the same message as if you did have the volume on, because it's so pathetic. Just
Let's see what this is
unbelievable
about.
virtue signaling, a bunch of slop you thought died years ago, but no, this stuff is still present to this day, and it is an initiative in World of Warcraft. And as you guys know, I've been playing WoW for most of my life, so they're trying to help out women in the space. Let's hear what they have to say.
Hi, my name is Adine. I am the Liquid Women in Warcraft lead and the Liquid Guild treasurer.
What are the odds on their ability to define what a woman is in the first place? I think that's a very
You can't say that. You can't say that, bro. Yeah, this guy just wants to get canceled. Oh my god, you can't say that. Yo, you can't say that, bro. No. What are you talking about? Yo, nah, bro. Nah. Cause anything I say about that, I'm scared of being canceled. You can't say that, Rev. Come on. You know this already, bro. You know this already.
fair question for an initiative that is all about women.
Oh wow.
But anyways,
Liquid Women in Warcraft is an initiative that was created by Team Liquid and Liquid Guild to
Wait, actually no, he's got a good point. So if I like come out as trans, right? Because I actually had thoughts about that before. But if I come out as trans, right, and like do I automatically get accepted to this job now and like have a really good job because of it? Just for that? Like can no men be a part of this job? That's what I'm questioning now. Wait.
basically bring visibility to women and gender minority within the WoW community and elevate them to the same standards as
There's
female
no way,
characters.
bruh.
well, a new buzz phrase just dropped.
The counterparts, the men that actually like have fully deserved their spot, and have worked hard for that. And this isn't to say there's no good women in the space. Obviously, there's good women in space. Like that's obvious. Much better than me, that's for sure. That's definitely for sure. But if you compare it to the top of the level, it's like comparing LeBron James to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is insanely good, especially in the like WNBA. She's the top person. That's literally the reason why, in my opinion, the WNBA is even being watched. However, if you compare it to people like LeBron James, it just doesn't make sense. You feel me? Yeah. Honestly, though, I honestly want to see Caitlin Clark in the NBA. I'm curious how that would be. Anyways, back to the video now. Nah, we want it because we're a woman, though. So if you don't pander to us, like there's something wrong. There's something just wrong, to be honest.
Gender minority, because saying you're a woman is not even enough. They have to add this new one, gender minority. That is a pretty
Also,
impressive.
yeah, what the hell does that even mean? Gender minority. You mean to tell me if I come out as them? You know what my pronouns are? That my bad. Um, but yeah, if I come out as one of those, like, does that mean I'm a gender minority? I'm one of one, like Gojo? Is that what that means? Shoot, dude, like, bro.
Virtue signaling right there. That is some next level stuff. Good for them. But their whole goal, like, how are they achieving this? First of all, they don't really show how the problem is manifesting itself in the first place and how it's targeting women and how women are being held down in this scene.
Yeah.
But then they say they're going to bring them up to their male.
Well, it's because they're women, right? Because women are just so oppressed. So that's why. That's why, Rev. Why are you questioning them? You're actually having like logical thinking and everything, and like wanting to know what's the reasoning behind. Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to know what the reasoning behind it is? Just stop thinking. Stop.
counterparts.
Nah.
How? Like, is it because of their skill? Or is it because of their gender? Or whatever they identify as for their gender? I think it's a pretty fair question, especially when this involves competitive rating in the game. You can't just choose someone based on their gender. And again, this is their argument to prove and their problem to prove exists in the first place. But let's continue on.
So that they can reach what is known as the top tier of guilds, competing in events such as the World First Race.
The ecosystem of high-end World of Warcraft ratings is pretty much all men, and it is not due to women not.
Yeah, you wonder why? It's because the men are better. Okay, come here. The men are better at the game. And that's for, I think, every single game. I can't think of a single game that women dominate at. I mean, maybe playing the victim. No, I can't say that. My bad. But nah, like any video game, any competitive video game, I can't think of one single one that woman dominate at.
Not being good at this game. Women are fantastic at this game.
Uh-huh.
It is an ecosystem where
Okay, listen. Are we first of all, are we talking about woman, or are we talking about woman? Because those, like, listen, those two are different things. Okay, so like that one Valorant player, it's a woman that was going to go to VC2 or whatever. Um, you know, they're biologically born a guy, right? So like when we say this, like, are we talking about which one are we talking about? First and foremost. Secondly, I agree that there's a lot of women that are good at games. There's a lot of women that are literally, you know, global elite in CS:GO, you know, Radiant and Valorant, whatever, and are much better than me in that game. That does not mean they're better than the top of the top. There's like there's levels to this, bro, and you're just not there yet. I'm sorry.
where women are essentially held back. It's very similar to the corporate world where women
Because they're bad.
and gender minorities have to do double the work or double the performance just to be seen.
Yo, I'm sorry, but if it was surely double the performance, there's no way in hell a corporate would want to not wouldn't want to not have you. Like that doesn't make sense. That literally at any way you look at it doesn't make sense. From a from a like looks perspective, there would be like, oh my gosh, there's a woman like at this business or whatever. Oh my gosh, there's a black guy at this business or whatever. And from just like a money making perspective, oh my gosh, he can make so much money for it. Like you're saying because of sexism and racism that these teams, these corporations fully don't want you on it despite you being such a good product to like basically a product for them, such a good revenue maker for them. Are we serious right now? Does that make logical sense to you? It doesn't make sense to me. Hey, if it makes sense to you, I would like to hear it, but I like to hear how, but it doesn't. It truly doesn't.
Okay, like, there is no woman or anybody in the competitive WoW rating scene who is putting up double the numbers of the peers around them and not getting recognition. If you
No,
are
literally.
that good, I'm telling you, you will find a guild. And also, the way they're talking about this, like, you're like 10, 15 years late. Like, the rating, the competitive rating scene is not what it used to be. It used to be a huge thing when a new raid would come out. Who's going to get the world first and all these things. They're picking a time where the game is on a slow decline, but better late than never to help out the gender minorities.
Yeah.
Something that I encountered.
Now, as you were saying before, I haven't played World of Warcraft like whatsoever. In fact, but I have, of course, played competitive gaming. If someone was like that, like if someone was like tens but better as a woman, there's no way in hell that someone would willingly want to not have them on that team. That doesn't make sense. Like
encountered a lot was toxicity towards me simply because of my gender. Comments about being a woman, comments about
people will insult you for everything. Toxic people will insult you for everything in a competitive game. This is stupid. This is actually stupid. Like, people will call me the N-word in games and they don't even know what race I am. They just say I sound black or something like that. And I'm like, okay. Wait, they might have a point. They might not. I don't know. But still, this is stupid. People will go for any hanging fruit they can find. Literally any. If you're trans, if you're a different race than them, if you're a woman, if you eat like anything, does not matter. If you're doing bad in the game, hell, even if you're doing good in the game, bro, people will literally be like, "But you have no life, bro." Like, you feel me? So it would be literally anything. What are we talking about? It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. This is stupid. This is
good for a woman, or I should be excluded because I'm a woman.
What's the over-under on whether or not that happened? I don't know. This whole thing is just, well, it's the kind of thing Activision Blizzard would probably promote very heavily these days, and that's why the modern state of World of Warcraft is just not at all what people fell in love with many years ago, which is a sad thing to say. What a wonky initiative they have going on here for the gender minorities out there. Good on them.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, this is what happens when politics get into gaming. This is literally what happens. Just everything goes to ruin. That's pretty much all it is.
Out the gender minorities.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's great. Anyways, Revsaysdesu is amazing. This is alt account. I'm surprised I'm not subscribed to him on this account, but yeah, this is alt account. Check him out. I'll leave this original video in the description if you want to see it yourself. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Have a fantastic day and goodbye.